Hi, so I did some little more overclock. I will now switch on computer. But you can see what actually happened. So I turned FSB to 200. So now it's 3000 plus. 3200 plus. It's recognized, but FSB is 200. So that's actually everything is overclocked. And I also add some memory. So now I have 1 GB because I fixed all of this memory. So I have now 2x256 in dual channel and 512 in single channel. So it works really good, not because of memory doesn't matter, but because of overclock of CPU. This FSB 200 gives really big boost. I will run now Mafia for a few seconds just to show you once it's system up. Yeah, I tried to fix this other main board as well, but still it's not working. I don't know, I'm still hoping for the best. Okay, while this is working, I will show you this other main board. This is my Zalman cooler in parts. I have all parts. It should go like this. Only I bent it pretty much all of them because I use them as a distances for tiles. As you can see here, there is still some glue for tiles. That's a fan. So I have all parts. This is also, this comes around. This is for second hole. Anyway, keep it. I will show you this main board. Okay, so this main board here has some problem. I put some VD40. It was rusty here, and here is like kind of burned a little bit. But I put VD40. I will leave it to or try to remove rust. If that goes well, that would be very nice. Ta-da! I show you my tree house that I built for my kid before. Anyway, these tiles I put. Anyway, I won't go now there. Exactly, this system is up. So let me try to show you some Mafia. Okay, very good focus. So let's start with ATI Tool. Let's make it 400 something. 411, 9, that's okay. 260. I will try what's the maximum, but I still haven't tried. Okay, so this is set. I will switch on statistics. That's okay, that's switched on, it's just no internet, so it gives this bad sounding error. Mafia, let's go Mafia. Okay, let me show you which settings. So 1280, 1024, no anti-aliasing, which is okay. It's, of course there's no on this older car this anti-aliasing was not killing, but made it impossible for anything. Okay, Mafia, let's go. Big city. Okay, Little Italy. And now we will have 45 FPS with this FSB overclock, which on YouTube I saw 980 Pro has this frame rate on even lower resolution, so on 1024, and this is 1280. So you can make much better PC with some tweaking. 47, 48. And even now it's still not loaded fully, but it's working really very well. I will even torture it a little bit, like with fast driving and steer and going in some places I haven't visited yet. So see, it's even when it drops because of, you know, I put maximum maximum amount of traffic and pedestrians, and it's still like over 40 constantly. And this is like most demanding part of the game. Pretty much. Some load. But really it works really good. It's like around 40. Okay, I see now it's 30 something. It's because I went already very far. It still didn't load that part of the city. Uh-oh, I killed some people. But that's okay. Hey, police. We are drifting. Uh-oh. Okay, anyway. I will exit out. I will try to run some benchmark just to show you how now that works. It's really insane how it works. I don't know if I should make 2 clips, so now maybe I should stop and then after benchmark. Okay, let's run benchmark. But I should quit this thing. I should quit that FPS number because the result will be slightly smaller if I keep it. Okay, so I switch it off. Anyway, you will have FPS here. And this will now be, it works like crazy, really. It's like 99, 99 all the time, but okay, it's going up to 200, even more. You will see on next game. On next game it's going like 350, 60. Okay, maybe I should move this camera a little bit for some reason. Try to focus. So now it's getting like 13,500 with this FSB overclock. And that FSB on this main board and this, it's very tiny cooler on it, so I cannot go over it. Even this is struggling with that, but on my other board, which I showed you outside, it can go to up to 230, and it's working on 230 in winter. In summer you have to put it like 227, and it's like to be fully stable all the time. I use it like that, like pretty much all the time. So this is now high detail. It's not even falling from 99. And in the beginning I had here like 40 FPS, and now it's like over 100 all the time. We will see now on this game what's the FPS number, like 350, 370, like what? It's like really a lot. For this card. And okay, we also overclocked CPU with worst possible cooler. There's nothing worse than this. It's really most basic CPU cooler you can find. I really wish to fix that Zalman. Again, I will upload this without any edit or anything like this, as it is. that's okay. So if you have AMD Athlon XP, you should put FSB to 200 if it's possible, because it really gives you so much more. I had it like this, like all the time. I used that computer, so from 2002 till 2000, I don't know, 7, somewhere there, and it's still working. Just you should have very good CPU cooler, which I had. Now I have horrible. And also, if you have good mainboard, then you will be able not only 200, it will be possible, like for me on this 8-bit board, it's possible like 230, which is like really a lot. That's like 2.4 something gigahertz. Now it's 2.2. But more important is because it's this FSB overclock, so it's overclocking everything from AGP to whatever is on board, including your audio or your I don't know, speed for hard drives or whatever. Everything is overclocked with this. I tried this FSB overclock on new computer. I have their 8600 i5, 8600K. So I tried, I put it on 133 FSB, and multiplier I put lower, and you get same. It doesn't change anything. It's same as you overclock, just with multiplier. So on this older computer is huge difference if you make just multiplier or if you overclock everything. But on modern computer there's no difference, so it's better to use just multiplier. You don't have to overclock your PCI Express or whatever, because it will just be slightly more unstable, and you won't gain any benefit out of it. So now result is really double since I started. My first result was 6,000 something, and now it's like 13,500 should be. Okay, 13, 30 and 30. 1300, 13,330, which is like very nice. Okay, anyway, let's end this video quickly here, or if you wish I can run 3D Mark 2001 maybe, but okay. Let's see. How that will go. I mean, I know also for that. Here was 10,300 and now will be 11.5 with FSB overclock. But it's in a very demanding game like Mafia, it really removed this. Sometimes it happens that it really stutters, especially when you change street or part of city in high speed, when it should load. Then now it's like just falling down to 30s FPS, and it doesn't have any stutter, just fall from 45 to 30 and then return back to 40s. So this Radeon 9550 on the end it's quite good card for retro gaming. It's really good card for retro gaming once you make everything what you should, like install proper drivers, use ATI tool for overclock it if it's unlocked. If it's not unlocked, then you should change BIOS on this card, which is also very easy, but for me it's not necessary, so I didn't do it. This is what I wanted to do in the beginning, but then I realized it's already unlocked, so there's no point of changing. And you should overclock FSB of your CPU if you have AMD Athlon XP, processor. If you have Intel, then you can just do it with multiplier, because Intel doesn't like this FSB overclock. Even at that time, I think it was blocked. It was not even possible. It was possible only with multiplier. This in my daily driver, I had this computer. It's 96, actually 8600K, and it's Asus board. It's really good board also for a reasonable price, and Asus Z370, and I had it on 5 GHz pretty much all the time. Then I reduced to 4.9, then 4.8. Now I have it on stock because kinda I don't need it anyway. It runs everything even overly fast, and I have RTX 2080 and 16 GB of memory, which is, you don't need more. I can at the same time do everything, like at the same time I run game which is minimized and have 20 tabs in on YouTube and Facebook and whatever, and at the same time edit video and do whatever. It's really, you cannot even spend it with anything. Only if you wish slightly faster rendering and exporting in Premiere Pro, which I use, for example, it's then it, of course, if you have more cores, you won't wait 5 minutes, you will wait 3 minutes. If you will have like 12 core or 18 core. But for me, no problem is to wait 5 minutes. I'm not doing this. I'm doing this sometimes only. And for these YouTube videos, I won't even use Premiere Pro. I used it only for some games which I played. I tried to make it, I tried to at least arrange, it was in very low resolution, so I kinda enhance it with, so it's, once you play it in HD, it looks nicer. So this computer now really works really good. So 13,000. I'm not sure if I was receiving that much with that GeForce 4 Titanium. Somewhere there, but I think exactly maybe 13K also. And that was expensive card, this GeForce 4 Ti at the time. I think even today, I haven't watched for prices, so I don't know what's the selling price right now for that card. But from this ATI, this should be fairly cheap, because I remember before people were throwing those cards because it was pretty much useless. But you can overclock it by double, and you can get 9600 ATI. I don't know, maybe I can make video with overclocking this modern CPU. I don't know, probably all of you know how to do it. It's very easy. I mean, it's very easy also on these old computers. Just on these old computers, you was not able to change, or on this board what I have now, this Gigabyte, it's not possible to do anything with voltages. And on this my other board is possible. So, but this other board, this doesn't, I wish it started working because it's really amazing board. Just it's, I don't know, I left to work outside of my country like 10 years ago, and then my mom just put it in some carton box, this old computer, and then it was in like humid part of house in basement, and then it's rusty on many parts, on many connections of chips or transistors, and it's full of them. There's really like really a lot of everything on that board, and those connectors are rusty pretty much, but I use some WD-40 so for to remove rust. I don't know, I think it still won't work, but I'm hoping it will work because I tried to connect it, and it's fan is spinning, everything is normal, it's green light on the board, it's just no picture, and I'm using same this card which I'm using here, so this ATI 9550, and it doesn't give picture. So I don't know, in this AGP slot it looks like there's not even rust inside. I wash it today outside with the hose and with lots of detergent for dishes and brush for painting walls, very soft one, and it's still not working, and memory started to work like this. I just wash it and it's working, all of them, all my now my all 5 sticks working. I just don't have 2 sticks are still here because I filled 3 slots there. Okay, now this is done, and I will end this video now here. Once it's done, I will just show result, and I don't know, maybe I can make something more in future. Maybe I can install 11,570. Yeah, that's how I said, 11,500. So it's amazing result for 3D Mark 2001. Okay, it's my best score. Anyway, I won't run now 3D Mark 2003, or maybe I should. No, I will make this video short. Anyway, people, bye bye, see you.